All right, looks like we're good there. Come on in. There we go. All righty, guys. We are officially official. Let me make sure the chat is turned on here over in the Zoom. Get everything going on that. Make sure we're good here. Awesome. Already see some comments coming in on the live stream, so good to see you right there. And good news for me. Uh, I'm back here in my office. Finally back in my office. Got out of my master bedroom and got here into my office, which is where, just I can already tell right now that the vibe, the energy, everything is higher today. And for a lot of reasons, a lot of reasons. There's just so much good momentum going on in the business right now. I mean, really, like, I'm telling you guys one thing, like, don't count out these reach outs, man. Like, don't count out these reach outs. These are really, really important. So here's the thing. Like, I told you guys a story yesterday. Well, first and foremost, before I get into anything, um, today is day number 22. So obviously, if you guys can see everything, hear me loud and clear, drop a 22 down in the chat. Let's make sure we get the let's get the old algorithm going. Let's be active in the chat, especially over on the live stream, so we can get some views over there and get more people seeing this. And I know a lot of you guys have been inviting people in, which has been great. Let's see some participation today. I'll be honest with you guys. Some of you guys were pretty fucking quiet yesterday when I was asking for accountability. Some of you guys were like, all quiet. Maybe you didn't want to get butt hurt. I don't know. But either way, 22 is popping in. What's going on? Good to see you guys in here. 22 is coming in over on the live stream. Awesome. So yeah, the vibe's been higher. So check this out. This is crazy. So I told you guys this story, and this is why we do what we do. I told you guys this story coming out of the weekend, right? I cold messaged somebody on Saturday. Same exact process. I'll take you guys through it. We'll go back. Let me pull the playlist up so you guys can see it. So if you guys want to see exactly what I'm talking about, let me pull the information up here. Stand by. Where's my Zoom? Here's my Zoom. Here we go. So back in day number 2, right? Day number 2 right here. I had my guest on. My guest was Bill. Bill came on, rocked it. We talked about reaching out to captains, doing the cold reach outs, right? In that video, I demoed for you, hey, I'm gonna do a reach out live right now on camera with you guys. And I did that. I literally picked up my phone, left a message for somebody. I said, hey, how did I do? I feel like I did okay. And you guys let me know, which was awesome. And then what was cool is I did a reach out this past Saturday, and this person hit me back. We set up a meeting on Monday, got in a Zoom, they joined, and now here's where it gets really, really cool. And this is kind of what can happen. It's called kind of like the snowball effect or the trickle effect or whatever you want to call it, right? So on um so we did the meeting, right? They joined, and then yesterday, this new person who just joined from a reach out that I did literally was like, "Hey, I want to introduce you to this person." And then he sent me their link over to their YouTube channel, and I saw it, and like this person has like 90,000 followers over on YouTube, and they are a beast marketer, like big time beast marketer. And they said, the person that I brought in Monday said, I want to introduce you to this person because this is someone I'd like to bring in the business too, someone that can help us grow. So, I mean, that may be, it's just the vibe, it's the energy, it's everything that's going on, right? And like, I'm just telling you guys, when you guys put yourself into this positive space and you're doing the work and you're feeling good about it, you're investing into yourself, your mindset, your attitude, all those things, it's just, it's, it gives you a whole new energy, a whole new outlook, a whole new way to keep moving forward, a whole new way to be excited and happy and engaging. But what's awesome is like, you just kind of like sometimes it's tough to put it into words, but I'm trying to find these words for you. Like that energy, that vibe, that thing that you're going through, that you're fighting for every single day. I know it's coming. I can see it coming. I can feel, most importantly, I can feel it coming. And it's starting to take shape by doing these reach outs, by doing this massive 90-day action plan, right? And by doing a reach out, what I shared with you how to do, by doing a reach out that brought somebody into my business. So that was one victory right there. The second victory is like now they want to connect me with bigger leaders, bigger influencers and say, "Hey, let's present this to them because if they come in, that's going to bring in a flood, a mountain of people." So you never know what's going to happen. And check this out, like legit, okay? Legit as we're live right now, and I know it's tough to see, right at the very top, right at the very top, right there. Let's see. It says Jifu, a new affiliate just joined your team. So live now, while we're on, I just got a sale. And that's because it's the vibe, it's the energy, it's what we're putting out there. It's constantly staying consistent every single day, working at it every single day, showing up to it every single day. Very similar to what we talked about last night for Teachable Tuesday. Showing up for your business every single day. If you do that, if you do these things, here's the best part about all of this shit that I'm rambling about right now. I know I talk a lot. I know I ramble, but it's all out of love. If you do these things, okay? If you do these things, the 90-day game plan, putting out content, staying consistent, never quitting, all that stuff. It's not a matter of if. It's not a matter of if you're going to win, if you're going to make it, if you're going to make money. Like if you stay consistent and you do the work, you take out the if, you get rid of the if. The if goes away. And then it's just when. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? Comment makes sense if that makes sense. Okay. If you do the work every day and show up every day, you take out the if. The if goes away. Okay. The if goes away. And that's what you gotta understand. Okay. Lori, I saw your comment here in the Zoom. Give me one sec. I emailed you when you joined access to the team site. Okay. So I sent you that vibage, that info. Oops, I forgot to queue up my email there. Give me one second. I'm going to double check and make sure you got my email. Yep, you did. Double check spam. You had 2 emails that went out to you, so double check spam. You'll see my welcome email. The email was from me, Daniel, and it would say congrats on Jifu in the subject line. Okay. So there you go. All right, where was I? Let's head on over to our daily checklist here. Let's start going through some accountability and let's start rocking out. Poonam, to answer your question, I don't see the add friend button, only follow. Can we add friends? So the reason why you wouldn't see add friend, you're not going to see it for everybody, but you should see it for a good amount of people. Unless, yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, I see it when it's there. If someone is at like the max 5,000, you won't be able to add friends. Sometimes people have the add friend feature turned off on their personal profile, but overall, you should be able to add friend. Can you add friends on a business page? As far as I know, yes. As far as I know, yes. All right, let's get into some accountability here. Let's go rock some stuff out. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me pull up checklist. And guys, I want you guys to be more vocal today. I want you guys to be more accountable today than you were yesterday. So let's go make some forward progress. Speaking of reach outs, how many of you guys did reach outs on Monday and Tuesday? Today's Wednesday. So how many of you guys did reach outs on Monday and Tuesday? All right. comment reach outs if you did reach outs Monday and Tuesday. If you did not do reach outs, comment why you didn't. Okay. Comment why you didn't. All right. Already comments coming in here in the Zoom. Shannon, thank you. Awesome. One Poonam, one reach out yesterday. Okay, cool. Lisa, reach outs. Awesome. Reach outs, comments coming in over on the live stream. Awesome. Again, if you didn't do it, tell us why you didn't do it. I think realistically, maybe this is my humble opinion here, but I think if you're going to come in here and you're not going to do the work, or you didn't do the work, and you have to explain, it's kind of like you're a kid in class, right? And the teacher says, like, why didn't you do your homework? And you have to stand up in front of your class and kind of explain to everybody why you didn't do it. It's for me, it seems like that for me would be a kick in the ass, because I don't want to have to do that tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to show up tomorrow and tell people why I didn't do the work. So, you know. Anyway, anyway. All right, a lot of reach outs comments coming in. Good, 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 good. So got to continue to do those, guys, man. I'm telling you right now, like, not everyone's going to be a home run. You know, I'm just sharing you a story for me that happened. And out of the how many reach outs I've done, it's a lot. I mean, I had that one, that one that's taking shape right now. So just because you do them doesn't mean they're going to turn into gold, but they can. And when they do, man, and this is what, if you guys go back to day 2, this is really Bill. Like, this is Bill's main strategy, how he builds massive, massive teams. Because Bill himself, I'll give you 2 examples. Bill is not a massive recruiter. Bill recruits kind of like the minimum people, but the people that he brings in are big, huge players that bring in a lot of people. Kirsty, on the other hand, Kirsty is a massive, massive recruiter. She is great at closing sales. She is phenomenal at closing sales and closing a lot of sales. 2 completely different ends of the spectrum. Both of them build massive teams, and both of them do it in a completely different way. So doing the reach outs, like, that's why I weave that in here. You guys can go out and you guys can go massively recruit yourself. You guys can go get those type of sales. But it's also important to know and understand where the reach outs come in, because if you bring in a captain, if you bring in someone and they turn around and pop 1,000 people into your team in the course of a few months, that is life-changing income. It is legit life-changing income. So that's why we're talking about it. Okay, here we go. One Facebook post for Monday and Tuesday. Did you do a Facebook post? At least one, if not 2 Facebook posts on Monday and Tuesday. Comment Facebook if you guys did that. FB is fine. Awesome. If you guys are doing the work, pop that in there. Did you do a Facebook post on Monday and Tuesday? If you did not, again, comment. Why didn't you do the work? Why didn't you do the work? That's it. Albert, his comment over on the live stream is, I'm one person away from life-changing income. And that is 100% the truth, my friend. And that's why it says right on our cover photo on our Facebook group, you're only one person away. Like, and it sounds simple and it sounds easy because it's the truth. You are literally one person away. I mean, picture, I'll give you a perfect example. I don't know how many years, 3.5 years ago, whatever it was, 3.5 years ago, I wasn't looking for anything, but I was kind of open. And the door, the opportunity, the window, the moment, whatever you want to call it, just happened to be right. And Bill, who I had known for years prior to that, Bill just happened to reach out to me and said, hey, I know you're doing your thing, but you may want to take a look at what I'm doing over here. And I just said, what do you got? And I looked at it and I said, damn, okay, that's something I can get into. And then, what happened for Bill is he brought me in. I brought Kirsty in, I brought Catherine in, I brought Lisa in, I brought Carl in, and we added thousands and thousands of people to Bill's team. Bill made out pretty well, but that's what we're talking about here. It's just you keep going, you keep moving forward, because when you do find a diamond in the rough, man, oh man, oh man, you're only one person away, my friends. You're only one person away. Okay. All right. How many people went live on Monday and Tuesday? Comment live if you guys went live on Monday and Tuesday. And again, if you did not go live, don't be shy. Tell me, tell everybody here, tell your classroom, why didn't you go live? Okay. Why didn't you go live? Okay. All right. So let's see who's going live. Also, do me a favor. If you guys do go live, let me know where you go live. I'm just curious because I feel like these go in waves. There was a time that when TikTok was like you could smash a live on TikTok and you could get hundreds of people on a live on TikTok. And then I feel like it's better on Facebook now than it was on TikTok recently. Shannon live Monday. All right. Oh, you went live on Insta. Okay, cool. Live on Facebook. Okay, cool. Um, Facebook and Instagram. Oh, double live. Okay. Anyone going live on TikTok? Is anyone going live there? If so, just let me know. I'm curious. I want to see like what you guys get for, um, you know, what you guys get there. Lisa over here in the Zoom. Lisa, use the buddy system. Team up, partner up with somebody else here and go live together. Trust me, we've had people doing that, and it really helped them out. So I think it could help you out too. Both at once. So you go, okay. So Shannon, you go live on TikTok and Facebook at the same time? Okay, interesting. How do you do that? Using two different devices, or are you using a software to stream into both? Computer and phone. Okay. Copy that. Two different devices. Okay, cool. I gotcha. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool if you think about it. It's kind of like what I'm doing right now. It's like right now I'm doing a full-length video and I'm also doing a live at the same time. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. Okay, awesome. Good stuff right there. All right, 3 or more short form videos Monday and Tuesday. Okay, did you guys do 3 or more short form videos Monday and Tuesday? Comment shorts if you guys did that. Let me know. All right, shorts comments already coming in. Boom. Oh, by the way, I also, when you guys go over to your folder in week number 4, I just added a whole bunch more videos this morning. I think I added 5, 6. I added 6 videos in this morning. I was on a short form video roll this morning. On a short form video roll this morning. So I think I popped 6 in there, maybe 5. All right. Albert, TikTok shut down my account. Yeah, I mean, for real, guys, like no joke. I've probably gone through about 20 TikTok accounts in like the last 3 years, maybe more, about 20 or so. So yeah, at some point, you kind of just have to be ready for it. That's all it is. Especially when you're in the make money online niche, you have to be ready for TikTok to shut your account down. It's going to happen at some point. It's going to happen. So just be ready for it. Don't be surprised by it. And a lot of you guys know this. I mean, you got to rebound your own ball. And when you know and understand how the system works and that at some point, like you're going to get shut down. That's why for me, like I always have anywhere between 3 to 5 accounts going at once. I'm not necessarily posting on all 3 to 5. I'm posting on at least multiple. I'm posting on at least 2 of them consistently and consistently building them up. But I mean, realistically, it's very easy it's very, very easy to get a TikTok account back up and running. To go get up over 1,000 followers. It's really not hard. And you can realistically get up over 1,000 followers typically in about a week or two if you're staying consistent. And that's really what it comes down to. So there you go. Yeah, Shannon says I've lost 4. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I passed 4 like my first month in. It's, but then again, back when we got started like 3 years ago, my TikTok videos were a lot more aggressive, a lot more aggressive. I was literally showing money. I was showing income. I was being very bold with what I was showing on camera, and that got the accounts shut down a lot quicker. Now we've learned how to be, a little better about it. So anyway, new videos in there for you. All right, here's a real deal. How many of you guys did a full-length YouTube video on Monday and Tuesday? Comment YouTube. Okay, comment YouTube if you guys did a full-length YouTube video. Full length meaning longer than a minute on Monday and Tuesday. Again, if you did not, please be accountable to yourself, be accountable to us. If you did not, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? What are you waiting for? Throw some accountability in there, right? Okay, so Poonam, why not? You got the thumbs down. Why not? Working up to it. Okay. Give yourself a date. If you're going to work up to it, don't just say you're going to work up to it. When do you want to get to that point where you're doing consistent YouTube videos? Put that date down. Put it on a calendar. I don't have slides ready. Yeah, you do. I already gave you the slides. All right, Shannon, YouTube on Monday. Okay. YouTube comments coming in over on the live stream. All right, Candace and Albert. Good. Okay. All right, guys. We're working up to this. If you can't do it, like if you're not doing it, I get it. Shit happens, stuff gets in the way. But again, if you guys look at what we did on last night, how many of you either watched the replay or attended live during Teachable Tuesday last night? Comment the word teachable if you guys were there. Some of you guys might need to go back and watch that again. Some of you guys might need to make sure that you figure the whole scheduling and planning thing out, because if we're going to, if we're going to put ourselves out there and do the work in the 90-day massive action game plan, you're going to have to be strategic about that. You're going to have to figure out when that's going to happen. When are you going to be making those videos? Shannon had a great example the other day where she talked about, on one day, she made 4 videos and then scheduled them out over the next 4 days, like over the weekend. Sometimes you might have to bang out a whole bunch of videos all at once and then, turn around and batch them out and spread them out. So that way you're doing a video a day. You might not necessarily be recording a video every single day. But I mean, to me, to be honest with you, like, let's take short form videos here for a second. And this is why last night during the training, we talked about batching. Batching is very, very, very important. And it's a good skill set to learn how to do. So as an example, like if I looked on one of my TikTok channels right now, I think I have about a dozen videos saved in draft. So I could literally take like the next 2 to 3 days off and still post 3 videos a day and not have to record another video because I batch content. So figure out when is a good day for you to sit down and maybe do more than the minimum. So if you're looking to do 3 short form videos a day and you're just putting out 3 a day, 3 a day, 3 a day, or you're recording 3 a day, figure out when you might be able to sit down and do 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 2, 2 more, 1 more. Or maybe instead of doing 3 a day, maybe every single day you're doing 4. And then every single day you're +1, +1, +1. And at the end of the week, you have an extra 7 videos. There's always a way to do it, guys. There's always, always, always a way to do it. You just got to decide. You just got to figure out when that's going to be. Okay. You just got to figure out when that's going to be, how that's going to work. But, at the end of the day, You got to bust out those calendars. You got to break it all down. You got to figure out when you're going to work your business. Okay. Okay. Last thing, guys. How many of you have a webinar scheduled this week, or you did a webinar? Comment when you did your webinar if you did it. Comment when it is this week if you guys are doing a webinar this week. I already told you guys I'm doing a webinar on Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, just like I did 2 weeks ago. Gonna rock that out. Gonna crush that. Already got my Zoom link for that. Gonna start emailing that out to my list today. Gonna start getting people registered. I'm fired up and excited for that. So let's see how many of you guys have a webinar scheduled this week and are gonna rock that out. Also, I'm gonna throw out there that just like going live, it might be beneficial for you guys to do a webinar together. And remember, like I said yesterday, if you guys tag team a webinar, when it comes to the call to action, just tell people to get back to the person that shared this with them. Okay. Scheduling one for midweek next week. Okay, good. You're doing it today. Awesome, Albert. Love that. Okay. So think about it, guys. And this is where the comments get kind of quiet. This is where I'm talking about accountability. So think about it. What is holding you back from doing a webinar? Okay, what is holding you back from doing a webinar? I don't know if I can remember my very first webinar, but I can remember back when I started doing webinars. I put a bunch of people in a Zoom room. I got a bunch of people in. I think back at the time I wasn't even using Zoom. I was using like GoToMeeting or whatever it was. And I got a bunch of people in a webinar, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I just knew that I had some value that I could talk about, that I could share with people. And I didn't know how I was going to teach or exactly what the flow was, but I just did it. And that started the process. Was I nervous? I was super, super nervous. I was super, super nervous when I was going through my webinars. Remember how I told you that I would learn stuff all week long, and then I would do my webinars on Sunday night. And a lot of times when I was leading up to the webinar, when I was getting ready to go live, I was nervous. I was very nervous, but you get used to it. And now, like when I go live, like this isn't nerve-wracking. This is like we're just hanging out. I'm here to help you guys because I'm trying to share with you guys real life experience that if I can get through, you guys can get through it too. Okay? So there you go. Yeah, and if you're feeling nervous, again, just maybe get a buddy, maybe use the buddy system, get a buddy for your webinar, get a buddy for your lives. You could even do 3 people if you want. You can get 3 of you guys in a Zoom, but there you go. Mary says, do my first webinar this Sunday. Awesome. Awesome. And it's okay, guys. It's okay to be nervous. Totally okay to be nervous. It's normal. It's natural. But the good news is once you do it, the next time it's easier. Time after that gets a little easier. Then it gets a little easier. So, and this is where, for me, this is the part that I love. Then when you go live, at some point, it's going to start being fun. It's going to be exciting. It's not going to be nerve-wracking. It's going to be exciting. And sometimes for me, every once in a while, I'll get a little nerves, but it's like excited. It's an exciting nerves. It's not nervous because I feel like I'm going to fail. It's nervous because I'm so excited and I can't wait to present the information. I can't wait to share this with as many people as possible. So it's like a fun, nervous excitement and it was like that a couple of Sundays ago when I went live, and I could tell, like if I went back and I watched my video, I could tell for like the first 5 to 10 minutes, I fumbled my words a little bit. It was like a fun, nervous energy. And then after about 5 minutes, I kind of just like settled into the groove. I settled into the pocket. So, for you guys, it's just keep going. Again, that's it. Just keep on going. Keep on going. Okay. Yeah, Darla, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Guys, it's all a process, but the most important part here is just to keep going. Like I said earlier, if you just keep going, you do the work and you keep going, you're going to develop, you're going to grow so much as a person, so much as a marketer, so much as a trainer, as an educator, as a coach, all of those things. You're going to continue to grow and develop. And you're just going to get better naturally. You're literally just going to get better over time if you keep going. And that's when it starts to get really fun. That's when cool things will happen. That's when that random person that joins your business and they turn around and they go take massive action. And you're like, oh crap, look at this person go. And then you end up making a lot of money because of, all the compounding efforts that you put in over the years or over X amount of time. So you can do it. So awesome stuff, guys. Any questions for me? Any questions for me? I'm super excited today, man. I got a fun and exciting day lined up. I'm hosting a little neighborhood barbecue later on this evening. So if you live in my neighborhood, this is what we do every Wednesday out in front of my house. It's called we don't really call it anything. Like Cornhole Wednesday, right? We play Wednesday out front in my yard and in the street every Wednesday at 5:30. And typically, I don't know, there could be anywhere between 10 to 15 to 20, sometimes 30 people there. And we're hanging out, drinking some beer, playing some cornhole. And tonight we're wheeling out the grill. Some of the wives are bringing like side dishes. We're cooking hamburgers and hot dogs. And so I'm looking forward to that. I have an interview lined up at 11 where I'm working with the new person that I just brought on Monday. So we're jumping in. We're actually doing like a little mini mock interview. We're recording videos for our YouTube channels at 11. So I'm excited about that. And then I'm going to record some new videos for Gifu talking about the new ranks and how Gifu went from number 7 to number 3 on the momentum ranks and grew 500% year over year. I'm going to be making a video about that today. So, man, just a lot of awesome stuff going on, man. A lot of awesome stuff. Okay. So, yeah, Margaret, to your comment. So, Margaret says, I pray to be half as good as you are. This is where I'm going to give you a mindset shift. Get rid of the word pray. Like, don't pray, just do it. Do it. Like, I want to be, if like someone says, I want to be as good as you, or I really hope that I can, I really wish that I could. Get rid of that word. Take those words out of your vocabulary. So it's about choosing your words and being very, very specific with your word choices. So if you say, I will be as good as you, I will be better than you, but don't aim for me. Just say, aim it for yourself. So you're going to be better today than you were yesterday. You're going to be better this week than you were last week. You're going to be better this month than you were last month. And then every single day, every single week, every single month, you're making forward progress. You got to always be careful when you're comparing yourself to somebody else. But I mean, let's face it, we all do it. I have certain people that I look at and I'm like, I'm aiming for them. Like they're my target. I'm aiming and working at getting where they are, to their results, to their levels, whatever. I mean, competition, it's natural. It's just human. It's who we are. But at the same point, you guys got to take certain words and remove them from your vocabulary because they can be very inhibiting. You can, you kind of like pigeonhole yourself. You said, man, I really wish I was as good as they are. And by making a statement like that, it's kind of like self-sabotage in a way where it's like, man, I could never do that. Or man, I really wish, I hope and pray, I really want to. Like, take those words out and be like, I will be that good. I will be better. I will accomplish. I will do, whatever it is. Choose your words. And that will help you guys a lot. Okay. There you go. All right, my friends, thank you guys for hanging out. Day number 22. If you guys got value from today, drop a value comment in there. Let me know. Otherwise, we're going to go rock out, go crush it out, make this day awesome. I'm trying to line up a guest for this week. I'm just waiting for the response back, and hopefully we'll be dropping some massive, massive value and bombs your way either tomorrow or Friday. But get out there, my friends. Go do the work. Use the buddy system, especially when it comes to those lives. in those webinars. Communicate with people that are here on your team that are commenting on these lives. Reach out to them and say, hey, do you want to tag team this? We've already had people like Albert and Shannon and Poonam put comments down there saying, hey, I'll be your buddy. Use the buddy system. Let's go. So there's a lot of people here that are willing to help you get out there and go crush it and go help you get past that point that is holding you back. Remember this. I've said this before. I'll say it again. How long do you want to let your excuses define you? How long? Think about that. It's an important phrase. Only you know the answer to that. So that's it, my friends. Catch you guys later. We'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 23. 23 out of 90. We are rolling, my friends. We are on our way. So see you guys later.